Now it's visible and audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, lovely. So let's begin the session. Come into the sitting posture. Keep your back, neck straight, aligned. Gently close your eyes. Go into your posture, go into your asana. Observe the alignment. How's your back, your neck, your shoulder? Merge yourself with your posture. Now bring your awareness towards your natural breath, the breath which is going in and coming out. Now take a deep, prolonged, slow inhalation, deep, prolonged, slow exhalation from the belly. Now inhale for the 3-time Om along with Shanti. Take a deep, prolonged, slow inhalation for the Om. 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 Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Feel the vibration and sensation. Join your both palm. Rub your palm. Place on your eyes. Very slowly while blinking, looking at your palm, gently open up your eyes with a great smile. Namaste Om Shanti. So, in previous session till now we discussed about the pranav meditation, akar, ukar, and makar chanting, right? And chanting also we practice. Now today the fourth part of the chanting, that is called triya. Triya is basically, triya means fourth. I'll write it down for you so it gives you more understanding. And Triya and how we can go into that state, that is the fourth state of the mind. Triya means fourth. It means fourth. Fourth state of mind. Fourth stage. Guys, sorry for the disconnection. There is a. Now you can hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I don't know what happened to the network. It's keep disconnecting. Let's again start. Triya. So Triya and certain words, write it down. So I'll explain later on. Mon. Okay. And types of the mon are Bahira mon, M means mon, okay, here. Then Antaramana, mon, which is also part of the Arya slash higher state of the mon. Arya mon. Just write it down and I'll explain and give the space. So when I explain about it, you can write the explanation. It's done.
Yes, ma'am, it's done.
Okay. Now, Triya. The Triya means silence. The fourth state. Triya, the meaning of literal meaning of the Triya is fourth state of the mind. What is the fourth state of the mind? That is Mauna. Mauna means silence. Okay, Mauna means silence. So the fourth state of the mind. Remember the three state: waking state, then dreaming state, and deep sleep state. The fourth state is silent state. Okay, fourth, Triya means fourth, and the state of the mind go into the silence, the last. This is the highest state of the mind. When it go after keep chanting, it's go into the silence completely. There is no chant. Okay, complete silence. So now we're gonna talk about, and this 3 year state is the part of the all method, which whatever method you're gonna apply. It's right now we are learning this the fourth one related to the pranav. Okay, but this part, the 3 year state also come into the other part also in the other meditation when you chanting the mantras or maybe the anapan you are doing. Naturally you get into that state where everything's become silence around you. Even you become silent completely. Okay. What we mean by the silence, we're gonna talk about it. Don't worry. So the fourth state come in all the method, but here because there is a step of the state, there is a fourth state of the mind. So that's why it's called Triya. Okay. There we call Mon, go into the Mon. But in relation to the pranav, we call Triya state. Okay, the Triya state is infinite state where you go into the, you know, um, limitless, timeless. Okay, limitless, timeless, placeless. It's like infinite. The silence, infinite zone you reach there, and these things are explained. I never go. I've never been in, so I cannot explore. It's very difficult to put into the words, you know, certain things which you never experienced. And as you know, language is the barrier. It cannot express the, you know, whatever you are experiencing. The moment you put into the words, it becomes wrong. So yes, few texts are talking about these things, the state of the Triya, what happened. Few yogis explain their state, but it is the state which they are talking about is like infinite zone. They enter into it. Okay. Now come to the silence, the Mon. Because we know a little bit idea about it, the Mon in Sanskrit we call Mon, and the silence. So the silence is what like even there's a types of the Mon, right? There's a division of them. There's a Bahira Mon. Bahira Mon, like you get away from the outside disturbance, right? You went into the isolation. You are keeping yourself in isolated place, so other people not disturbing. Even daily you are practicing the meditation, you choose one corner, no, of your home, so not many people are disturbing you, or not lots of noise is coming. So you're creating the bahira environment. You are, you know, suitable environment, so where you can do the meditation. Silence is the most important part of any practice, whatever you are practicing, even the simple reading, because it improves your concentration, isn't it? Whenever you go for reading or self-realization or watching any movie, to focus with the complete focus, you go into the theater and not watching anything, just the movie. You want your own space, right? Isn't it? You're requiring, and some people making noise is going to disturb you, isn't it? So even simple things, you require the isolation. This Bahira Mon, many yogis go in the extreme level. They left the home, they left the, you know, their surrounding, their families, because family is the major issue. They keep on walking, no, and they want complete isolation for their meditation. There's your daughter, your son, your wife. Even wife make lots of noise, girlfriend, boyfriend, or husband. So many people are gonna disturb you. And so the ancient yogis, they left their homes and going into the jungle. So they choose the favorable environment where nature gonna support for their meditation. Small level you're doing at your home, right? For 1 hour, 2 hour, but they did for the whole life in the biggest level. Okay, biggest level. They went into the jungle. Oh, so much noise. So they went into the jungle and they go into the lap of the nature. Nature is very helpful. nature, vibration, even the soothing sound is helping them to go for the longer and deeper and very, for the great observation. Even all the scientists, they generate in any kind of invention, they come up with it by in the lap of the nature. They are just lying on the ground, and then they see, observe it. Oh, apple is falling from the above, from the ground, right? Then, oh, birds are flying, so why we cannot fly? These kind of invention coming into their mind. So you required observation, and for that you required isolation, you required silence, not talking. Even small things. If you indulge into the talking, you lost so many things. So silence, even Bahira silence, Bahira moon is very crucial, very important. Okay, very much important. Initial level, yes, you require. But don't leave your family, right? We are not in that level. So, but small level, like yes, 1 hour, 2 hour, you can go, keep yourself into the silence zone, don't talk. Then you stop talking, you're not talking. Even for listening, you're not required talking. If you're talking, you cannot listen. You listen, you cannot talk. Are you getting it? So, silence makes you great listener, great observer. You can observe the things around you more deeply, and you can be a scientist, you can be a great yogi also, whatever you want it to be, but you required isolation. Even for IS preparation, to doctor you want it to be a doctor or engineer or the anything, whatever you want, you required isolation. And you can imagine, for becoming a yogi, for following the path of yoga, how much silence you're going to require. Small things we required, we just cut off from everybody. I remember when I was preparing for the national eligibility test exam, 2 months I was not doing. I locked myself and studying the books. That's it. Just studying, going, merging my mind, memorizing everything so I can crack the net. That is the national level of the test. And luckily, I cracked it. And so in the second attempt, and that is, I wasted my 2 months. Out of that, and now I'm here, not choosing that path. I left everything behind. So, but it's like, even for my small goals, I required the isolation. That is a point. So this was the biggest goal, ultimate goal, to attain the liberation, to become a yogi. You required great silence. So Bahiramon is creating the environment, making your environment favorable, so you can go for inner self inside. Okay, and easily you can practice the pratyahar easily. Okay, if so much loud noise is coming around you, it's very difficult. Initial level, I'm saying again, initial level, it's disturbing you. So you required outside environment. Then Bahiramon take you towards the Antaramon. Antaramon's like internal silence. Later on, because minds are, you created the outside silence, right? Okay, perfect. But inside, there's so much talk is going on. You talk to yourself. Mind is wandering here and there, keep talking to you. That's happened to me, when I sat for the 20 days in Vipassana course. There is a completely silent zone. And you can't believe 10 days, 20 days, but half of the time I was just talking to me. I'm not speaking a single word, but my mind is babbling to me. And I was like, how I can shut my mind? So there's a Charyaji, I talked to him, the guru over there, and she said to me that it's eventually gonna go off, while you just need to bring your mind to the practice of the meditation. You have to do, keep back your mind. Okay, come, take your back, bring you back your mind on the particular object which we are practicing. Of course, Anapan, that time I was practicing. So I was shocked that even you're not talking, your mind is talking to you, and it's so much loud. Not a single word. I was not uttering a single word, but it's so loud. First time I have experienced, and I was shocked. that this can be happening. Mind is so stupid. And it's irrelevant, even not pointless, completely pointless. Think talking about so nonsense things. Sometimes it's like babbling like something gibberish. Not even I understanding what kind of word he's talking to me, but it's so stupid. So that can happen in the antaramon. Okay, once you create the outside environment for the silence, you experience these things. That has to be stopped. That called Arremon. This lead you towards the Arremon. Antaramon lead you towards the higher mon. Higher mon is like ultimate silence. Even through your eyes, you involve your body language also. Even just looking at somebody, you talk. Isn't it? Your mind start observing the things. Oh, that person, she's not pretty, She's not pretty like me. Oh, she's having that kind of clothes. You're talking to yourself, isn't it? Just by a one, glance, one look. And the girls always do these things. We observe the clothes, the dressings, makeup, and so many things. So uh, when we are, our teacher told us that do not even look into the eyes. When you look into the eyes, you start judging the people. You're looking, the moment you see any person, you just start talking. Not talking to them, but you're talking to yourself. This is the tendency of the mind. You can see we do daily these things. Daily we are doing these things. So this is has to be stopped. So Aremon, even not looking somebody, not observing them, not making the judgment, even if you glance them, you're not affected by their look, their behavior pattern, and their way of talking, their walking. Even you're not affected. You maintain the silence. Okay, so ultimate goal of the mon is what? This Aremon. Aremon is like not your senses are not involved. Even you're hearing the things, but it's not killing your silence. You're listening the things, but not killing your silence. You're calm, completely calm. And you're looking somebody, but you're not judging it. Even you're looking, but there's no judgment at all. So even you're smelling the things, but you're not saying it's I gonna like it or dislike it. That state will come. But understand these are the state which naturally will come. It's not like not going to happen just by listening it. You do the practice of the meditation, the through the method of the the dharana, you will eventually go into that state. It cannot be. We cannot go into the silence forcefully. Okay, it's gonna eventually gonna happen to you. So Aremon is the ultimate goal, ultimate highest state of the silence. Okay, so yogis, they are involved in the society. Have you observed it? Yogi come back. They went into the jungle initial level. They come back to the society again. Either is Vivekanandji, Lord Krishna, Lord Rama. He went to the jungle again, come back. Any yogi or Christ or Sai Baba or Kabir, any sant, any guru, they went initial level. They required complete isolation. Once they reach to the Aramona, they come back and then nothing is affecting. They remain in silent zone. It means outside noise is completely, they just completely disconnected with it. The senses are not involved. Sight is there, but they are not seeing it. Sound is there, but they are not hearing it. Smell is there, but they are not smelling it. Taste is there, even the food they are having it, the taste is there, but they are not tasting it. That much. That much control they come into that state, and then nothing is affected. Nothing is affected on them. And so they keep practicing. Even the loud music you are playing, they are not disturbed by that. They just remain into the silence zone. They learn. They learn eventually. They're disconnected with all the things. So this is all about the mon. Okay, these are stages of the mon, but at least we start with the initial level of the silence. At least we start, you already practicing the Vahira mon. But to go into the deeper, at least stop talking. Choose one day, any one day, where you are not involved in the gadgets. You can take the off from your work. Okay, any one day. And just don't talk. At least stop using this one of the senses, talking sense. And then observe how your mind is. This is the one activity which I'm giving you. Choose any day, your favorite day, whenever you take the off, okay, any day, and jot it down after finishing your silence. At least start with the 10 hours, or if you can do the whole day, that's wonderful. But I'm not giving the limitation, but minimum 5 hours. Okay, minimum 5 hours. Okay, maximum it's up to you. After finishing your silence, write it down. What is your experienced, and submit to me. Okay, you're gonna submit later on. I'll tell you when you're gonna submit, but jot it down your experience. You how where mind is gone, how many times your mind is lost, and what kind of thoughts are coming to your mind. It's relevant to your work, or it's just quite irrelevant. Okay, observe these things, and you can do the practice when you are in the silence. And then also you can observe any practice. It can be a akar, ukkar, makkar chanting, or anapan. Okay, so choose your favorite day. This is the activity for you. Okay, and come up with your own experience, how you felt about it when you're going into the, at least you're trying to go into the silence. It's difficult for you, it's become quite natural for you. You feel more relaxed when you're not engaging one of your senses, or whatever you experience, good or bad, both can be. Okay, both can be. I'm not looking for the good answer, wow, wonderful. Even the bad experience, if you go through it, you can write it down. Okay, so and then I'll discuss about it later on after you're gonna submit me. So I think next weekend you can submit me. Okay, any day you can decide, write it down on your, click the pictures, and once you submit to me, I'll just go through it and then come back to you. Make sense? Okay, so let's now today we're gonna do this silence practice with the chanting. Okay, so 3 state is the fourth state, the mon is the fourth state. So we're gonna practice the chanting we're gonna do, and then later on I'll give you the instruction, go into the silence. That time, remember I keep telling you, keep chanting in your mind. That time you have to stop chanting, even within your mind. Just stop. Okay, don't chant even loudly and even within your mind. Just stop. Everything should be stopped and just be there. Okay, that's it. Mind gonna wander because we are not providing the object. It's become difficult. But just let's observe. Okay, what gonna happen? Okay, so let's begin. Come into the sitting posture. Keep your back, neck straight, aligned. Gently close your eyes. Go into your asana. I'm pausing my video so the voice would be clear to you. Go into your asana and gently close your eyes and take the pledge. While doing the practice, you're not going to move your body. Observe your alignment. Now, very slowly, once you are comfortable in the sitting, move your attention towards the deep, prolonged, slow inhalation, deep, prolonged, slow exhalation. Inhale and exhale with awareness. Now, whenever you're ready, just start chanting the according to your own pace. Again, according to your own pace, go with your chanting. Oh. 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 Go into the silence. The three are complete silence. Now move your attention towards the natural breath. Observe your natural breath. Now, take a deep, prolonged, slow inhalation, deep, prolonged, slow exhalation. Inhale and exhale. Now, take a deep, prolonged inhalation for the Take a deep breath. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Feel the vibration and sensation. Join your both palms. Rub your palm. Place on your cheeks. Again, rub your palm. Place on your neck. Rest of the body. Again, rub your palm. Place on your eyes. Very slowly while blinking, looking at your palm. Gently open up your eyes with a great smile and say Om Shanti. Om Shanti. So, any difficulty, any problem while practicing?
Ma'am, there was no difficulty, but there is something which I usually experience whenever I'm in silence. Silence, as in maybe just before I'm about to sleep. Maybe I'm during my shower, or maybe I'm brushing my teeth. Whenever I'm not doing anything, suddenly some event will come in my mind. Something 3 months back, something happened, and those things will start running in my mind. Why this happened? Why I didn't say anything, and I'll talk to that person now. Something happened, like I think 6 months back. But because I'm sitting in my silence, now that event is over, everything is sorted, but still those things will keep on repeating in my mind out of the blue. Maybe full day I didn't, I didn't even mention that person's name, but suddenly that person will come in my mind. and that past events will keep on circulating in my mind.
Yes.
So I don't know why that happened.
You don't need to know about it, why this things is happening. This is the tendency of the mind, because we train in that way. 20 years, 30 years, we train our way in this way. We never take it out the things. We always keep things inside us. And there's no way to take it out. We never implemented any method so we can take it out. Believe me, the things would be sorted out. All these thoughts. It's happened with me. I used to hate. There's a few people in your life to whom you hate so much.
Yeah.
You just want to kill them. And when I was going like, it's just every time whenever I just silent go into the practice of meditation, I just want to kill them. It's just hate come back, come again, coming back. But eventually, I don't know. When I keep practicing. One day, my heart is full of love and I forgive them. It's automatically happen. I forgive them. I get into the realization, okay, that's not maybe their fault. I got into the deep realization, and my emotion is like I just developed the love for them. My whole life is affected because of their, those people are behaving something in not like the way I wanted. But believe me, this gonna happen. But uh, these things happening to you because we never train ourselves to take it out. Everything we are suppressing, and we never sorted out these things. Even if you talked about it is not the solution. Once a person who has broken your heart, you have the deep, very unconscious level, you are having the, grudges for that person. You have the hatred, the shade of the hatred. And when you going into the meditative state, it's come up because the meditation bring everything is on the, surface level. And especially the technique anapan which I taught you, it's very quickly effective. It's bring every emotion on the surface, and that's how you become very emotional again. Deep down you feel very, sensitive. But once you cry out, you just take it out everything, and then you become calm. So the procedure, this is the cleaning procedure. Deep down through the practice of meditation, we are cleaning ourselves. We're cleaning those garbage which is years are, in our mind. Years. And so that's why it's keep coming back to you. Okay, keep coming back to you because you never sort it out, no? So don't just keep practicing your meditation. Eventually you come out. Why they are coming? They just keep coming. This is the tendency of the mind. Why your mind is wandering? Because it's monkey, crazy, stupid. So there's no other way. Huh. What we can do, we just bring it back on our method. Okay, any method, whatever method you feel comfortable, it's suitable for you. Coming session, we're gonna learn more method. And yes, Monday onward, we're gonna learn and we're gonna enter into the mantra chanting. Okay, then let's see how you're gonna experience, what different experience you will get by practicing the mantra chanting. So, but yes, meditation is not end here, it's beginning. Keep practicing more you do, more you're gonna see your mind. Right now you cannot see, but it is in front of you when you are practicing, no? It's like in front of you and you're seeing your mind, how cranky, monkey, and mad it is. So motivating, keep motivating yourself, do this practice, okay? And yes, silence practice, you have to do more and more and write it on that activity, okay? So Shanti, Mangal ho, Dash.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome, dear.